Nice throw, we like that, but... Whoa! What was that throw? Now in the 1 versus 4, is he going to be able to get this one? LaRue with a knife, he gets it!
Already with a 1v2. Might get the 1v3 here as well, and he does it!
A huge clutch from him!
And there's the hype!
His sniper's been on point.
He goes huge! Oh, and he takes down all 3! You cannot let that happen!
Welcome to the inaugural Fan Choice Awards, presented by Metro by T-Mobile, where we celebrate the best, the brightest, the wild and wacky of the 2020 CDL season. We are coming to you live from sunny Los Angeles, and Ohio, and Texas. I'm Miles Ross, and I'll be your host through this wild and wacky journey. I am joined by the effervescent Jess Brohard, the mighty Tyler Teep Polchow, as we get through this wonderful day. Coming at us live from Texas. Teep, Jess, you're coming here from Ohio. Guys, how are we doing after champs?
Doing great. Just effervescent like Alka-Seltzer.
Ooh! Teepy, how you doing, brother?
Feeling good, man. The champ season, the CDL season was absolutely amazing. I'm excited to see what way the fans decided to go with some of these picks.
You're absolutely right, Teep. We put the vote out to you, the fans, to decide the winners from these categories. We will be revealing the winners for everything from Breakout of the Year, your Mayor of Verdansk, Moment of the Year, and everything in between. Right, guys, before we start handing out the hardware, Jess, what is your most memorable moment of 2020 so far?
Oh gosh, Miles, it's so hard to pick just one moment, and honestly, I'm gonna take it this way instead. My most memorable or favorite just aspect of this year was just how seamlessly CDL was able to pivot from doing 4 events right at the top of the year to having to move online because of COVID, and they were able to bring the exact same amount of hype in every single online event that we saw present during the in-person events. So it's just really amazing what they were able to do.
TP, what about you, friend? It's been a crazy season.
It's been a wild one for sure. A lot of fun to watch just gameplay side, but I got to go with the launch weekend. Seeing what Call of Duty and the league in general has turned into over the past, 10 years of doing this, was so awesome to see the fans in the venue at the launch weekend doing the desk there. And also, probably just champs overall. I feel like we're seeing a shift of younger talent sort of taking their place within the Call of Duty competitive community. It's like we're seeing a shift of some of the older veteran players taking a back seat to this younger talent. To see these young guys flourish, it's been a lot of fun to watch for sure.
It has been a lot of fun to watch throughout the year. I mean, I couldn't put anything down to a single moment. You both nailed it there. I'm getting all nostalgic just thinking about it, but it's amazing to think that anything can and will happen in the season of the CDL. The first one was a knockout, and I can't wait to see what happens next. But enough of us. I think it's about time we get on with the awards. First up, Metro Clutch of the Year.
Here are your nominees for the Metro Clutch of the Year. Envoy's Ninja Defuse.
Envoy, you've been a hero throughout the entire game. He's on the bomb, the defuse, Minnesota Rocker, you're gonna take it. Full sale happens again.
Cellium versus TJ Haley.
1v1, and Cellium gets the pick. Cellium, a huge clutch from him.
Octane's 1v4 on St. Petrograd.
Now in the 1 versus 4, is he going to be able to get this one? LaRue with a knife, he gets it!
Slashers 1v3 on Ramaza.
Already with a 1v2. Might get the 1v3 here as well, and he does it!
That's a lot of clutch in one place. Jess, any special plays there that really got you going?
Just watching Cellium and TJ snipe each other at the exact same time was so insane. I watched that VOD multiple times, like just rewinding and rewinding just because it was so absolutely nuts.
TP, you got clutch flowing through your veins. I mean, which one really got you there?
I think a crazy play that just came to my mind off the bat there is Cellium's play on the St. Petro in playoffs, where he got like 7 or 8 kills at the bar in a row. But so many players popping off throughout the year. Clutch situation is all throughout. Fun to watch.
All right, Jess, the anticipation is killing me. Who gets it?
Moment of truth right here in this envelope. We have Envoy with his Ninja Defuse, and we actually have Envoy here with us. How does it feel being here on the other side of the inaugural CDL season?
So being at the end of the CDL season, I mean, it's been a roller coaster so far, from starting the year at Minnesota to going online because of COVID. It's really been a roller coaster, and even through our team changes and all the events, and now concluding with champs like a week ago. We fell short, but overall, I think it was a really good season.
Yeah, season definitely played out really well for you guys. Speaking specifically now to the Ninja Diffuse, you have to be in the timing has to work out for you very well. And I feel like, speaking from playing experience, you kind of know the timing, the little window of opportunity you have to make a play like that. Walk me through that feeling when you're holding square on the bomb during the Ninja Diffuse and you're just seeing these people around you. How did that feel for you?
Man, it was a crazy scenario. I mean, I'm just sitting there defusing the bomb, and I just feel like the intensity, like literally around the map, you know, with my teammates behind me, upstairs, like in the apartments. I had my smoke. I threw it right on the bomb instantly, and knew that was my only opportunity to defuse, and that if there was a time they weren't going to check, it was going to be right then. And I mean, it comes to luck of the draw too. They didn't end up checking the bomb, and I got the defuse. So that was probably that's probably the craziest comeback I've ever made, from being down 0-5 to ninja defusing in the very last round like that. It hasn't been anything crazier.
So crazy, dude.
Envoy, speaking of crazy plays, I mean, you had a really good run when it came to search throughout most of the year. Were there any other moments that were particularly memorable for you?
I think the only other memorable one was probably my 3-piece ace versus Paris. I just felt so in instinct during that whole moment. When I got the first 3-piece, I knew we were going to win the round after that, and then the last 2 kills were just cleanups. But overall, I mean, I feel like our S&D as like a whole this whole year felt very smooth, and we worked very good together.
Envoy, we have a little surprise for you, courtesy of your friends at Metro by T-Mobile. Of course, they've been a proud sponsor of the Huntsmen all season long, but as a special gift for winning Clutch of the Year, so that you can rule your day, not only you, but all of the individual award winners, Metro is going to be hooking you up with a brand new 5G device on behalf of Metro and of the league. Congrats, mate. We hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Miles. Man, we love Metro, and me and the other contestants are sure going to love those goodies they're sending our way from these Fan Choice Awards. So, Metro, we appreciate your support throughout the season, and we'll see you next year, too.
Also, as a big surprise now for the chat, everyone tuning in live right now, Envoy, you are going to be watching along with the chat. You're going to be in the chat answering their questions as well.
I will be in the chat, guys. Any questions you have, send them in the chat, and I will answer.
Well, dude, congratulations again. Many, many thanks. Now it's time to roll on to our next category. It's S&D Player of the Year.
Here are your nominees for S&D Clutch Player of the Year. Slasher. Cellium.
Cellium has the information he needs. Time ticking. Play his tag. And Cellium gets the pick! Cellium! A huge, huge clutch from him!
Envoy. Havoc.
Oh, Havoc. It's very slowly through the smoke. He does win the gunfight. That's massive. 17 seconds remaining. Can Havoc stay alive? TJ's got to hunt him down. And Havoc, he's making this very difficult indeed. Plays the clock and wins the round. Havoc once again.
So many players performing so well in S&D throughout the CDL season, but you guys chose your winner. Let's find out who it is. Winner of S&D Player of the Year is Envoy. The guy's going back-to-back awards here, folks. Envoy, dude, I'm going to yoink you out of chat for just one moment. Any words for all your fans that voted you for this second award here?
Man, I couldn't have done it without, my family, friends, and all the supporters out there supporting the Huntsmen. Without you guys, we are nothing. So we appreciate you, and I appreciate you guys voting me for Metro Clutch of the Year and S&D Player of the Year. It's been an honor.
All right, well, you've definitely had enough time here on the show, Envoy. We thank you, but get back in the chat. There's plenty more questions to be asked.
I'll be there.
Holy moly! I cannot believe what we are seeing. Disgusted right now. You are a savage. You are a monster. This is absurd. Ridiculous. Unbelievable. The kills just don't stop. They still need one more second. It's madness around the point. He goes huge. Oh my word. Woo!
And now it's time to find out who the Respawn Player of the Year was.
The nominees for Respawn Player of the Year. Skyz. Octane.
Can Octane do the unthinkable? Octane, unbelievable shots from the young man.
Shotzzy. Sim.
Can Sim finesse his way around the map so far? That is down two. He takes down all three. You cannot let that happen.
Very, very dangerous players there, but there can be only one. The winner of Respawn Player of the Year, it is Sim! Arguably one of the most standout players, I mean, that's hit the COD world. I mean, he hit the COD world pretty hard in 2019. Jess, he was a real showstopper, let's face it.
He sure was. And I mean, we all saw his time on E United where he was, honestly, he was kind of known for his S&D. Here we are, he is winning Respawn Player of the Year. Literally, what can't the man do? Nothing.
There's nothing he can't do. I mean, Teep, you were on the other side of the Sim stardom. I mean, what was it like knowing that a player like that existed in the league, and did it scare the boys whatsoever?
It's really crazy to think about. It gave me a lot of Scump vibes back in early Scump's career, where you have this SMG player playing at a faster pace than other people and able to put up these crazy stats so consistently too. You can kind of credit some of this probably to his duo aBeZy as well. When those two are running around the map together, it's an SMG duo that is going to be pretty tough to beat in general. So the fact that he's been able to do it so far this early in his career, be at the top level, winning so much, very, very impressive.
Very, very impressive for a breakout player. But while we're on the subject, now it's time to find out who the breakout player of the year was.
Here are the nominees for breakout performance. Mack. Shotzzy.
He is like a hunter waiting to pounce on his prey.
Shotzzy makes the play.
Awakening. iLLeY.
Think about that run of a play he just had. That's the one that's going to just solidify the game.
And the winner of that breakout player of the year is Shotzzy. Big ups, well deserved. And you know what? We actually have Shotzzy right here with us for an interview. Shotzzy, you may be new to Call of Duty, but you are no stranger to being a world champion. How do you feel being here as one of the champions of the inaugural Call of Duty League?
Yeah, it feels amazing. You know, I came into the Call of Duty scene without, knowing how it was going to be. And then, I ended up winning a world championship. So, yeah, it feels good.
Leading into this season, you had prior experience with FPS titles, having success over there. Did that lead to any sort of expectation when you switched over to Call of Duty, when you joined the Empire? Where was your head at when you joined this team?
My head was just at, Kyler and Stro just took a risk on me. So I kind of just wanted to fulfill their expectations, and transferring over to Call of Duty, that's kind of what my main goal was, to just perform the best I can, and that's what I ended up doing.
Shotzzy, were there any other breakout talents in the league that caught your eye or impressed you?
Yeah, I'd say the rookies as of Awakening and Mack. I feel like every single time I watched them or just played against them, they were really good. Their awareness, their shot, they just knew what to do in every single moment, and I feel like they caught my eyes the most.
Dude, once again, a massive congratulations on Breakout Player of the Year, on the season MVP, on the World Championship, you name it. Is there anything you want to say to the fans who voted for you?
Thank you guys for the fans. Thank you for the support this year. You guys have all been amazing. Thanks to the Dallas Empire for being an amazing organization, and hopefully we can do this next year.
Mate, thank you again.
And the nominees for Marksman of the Year. Cammy.
Cammy on an absolute tear. Cammy, you animal!
Simp.
How's that for a sniper kill? Big! Oh my! Sensational.
Wuskin.
His sniper's been on point. The two fantastic shots coming in from Wuskin's to open things up.
GodRx.
GodRx still making moves with the sniper. GodRx finds two.
Probably one of the toughest categories to win in the CDL this year, but we do have our winner. The fans went with Wuskin for Marksman of the Year. We actually do have Wuskin here with us today for an interview. First off, Wuskin, thank you so much for joining us for the show today. What I want to ask you about your sniper throughout the season. Is this all on you? Did you just love the sniper in this game? What was it about Modern Warfare that allowed you to perform so well with the weapon?
First of all, thank you for having me. And I don't know, because I never had intentions to snipe so much in S&D before the year started, and I don't know why. It's over time. As I kept using it more, I was realizing I was ahead in a sense. So I just kept using it more and more and more, especially on the big maps, and I just got more and more comfortable, and I don't know, I enjoyed it more and more. So yeah, it was a fun one.
Was there a specific moment where kind of that flip switched and you were like, you know what, why don't I try sniping?
The switch, but probably when we went to Minnesota, and when I was sat there and I was like being last alive quite a bit, and I was clutching it like the 1v3 got and stuff, and I was listening to my brother and that screaming. I was like, I must be doing something right. So at that point, I felt like I was something with it. That's for sure.
Wuskin, you spent obviously a lot of time on Verdansk with that sniper as well. Did that help sway your opinion on the weapon, or like how much time you were spending it? Did it help out in the CDL?
Definitely, yeah. In a sense, you know how I can move with the weapon and stuff, and the way I play with it. That obviously that's what I say Verdansk for me. But you know, there was countless nights where I would sit in free throws or on S&Ds with Matta or Dylan. Mainly them two, and I'd make them rush sites and rush this place and peek this place at this and see where you actually peeking from, and I would do it over and over again to a point where I was like, right, I know it off, like I can go there, and that's where I know the guy will come. So you know, that was the main thing for me. But yeah, Verdansk helps for sure.
So Wuskin, obviously your sniper was a big part of you guys making the Final Four this year, going into playoffs, and you guys performing that well. What do you have to say about your team, and how did that feel taking a pretty solid spot there in the playoffs?
Wow, Tyler, you know this more than most. You know, you played where you going into an event or what, and things as team vibes and stuff. When they're not as good, things aren't in a good place as a team. Yeah, and it was 2 days before champ started, and we had a bad day of scrims, and we were like, wow. And the day before our last set, we sat down and said, like, what are we doing? You know, like, what are we actually doing here? Like, this is stupid. And the last day we flicked a switch. Like, if we never did that, it would not have happened. And we just and for, I don't know, like that weekend it worked. It was crazy, man. I did not have in us getting in there. That's for sure. Even though obviously I always believe in myself and my team, but you know, before that weekend started, it was a tough one, but it was good to come out with something, you know.
It was a good run, mate. It was a good run. Well, congratulations again, Wuskin, on Sniper of the Year. Mate, is there anything you want to say to the fans who voted you that?
I mean, what can I say? You know, thank you very much, guys. Thank you to each and every one of you. You know, everyone that supports me individually and the team this year. It's been the main reason that I'm still going strong. You know, it's because you know the year's not been the greatest due to COVID and stuff. So you know, without you guys, it wouldn't be. I don't know. They wouldn't be this. So thank you to you, each and every one of you.
Mate, it was good to hear. Thank you so much for the chat, and once again, a massive congratulations. You're the Marksman of the Year, bruv. Now it's time to take a look at some of our best comebacks of the year.
Presenting the nominee for Comeback of the Year.
This could come down to the absolute wire.
Chicago's Full Sail versus Minnesota.
Full Sail happens again for 5-0 down!
Dallas reverse sweeps Royal Ravens to make London final.
The Empire strikes back.
Atlanta's reverse sweep streak.
Can Simp find one more? Yes, he can.
Huntsmen complete comeback versus Subliners.
The Huntsmen, with 10 seconds left, they secure C and they secure the victory.
Some crazy, crazy moments. As always, friends. TP, any big ones there that really stuck out to you?
I've been a part of a Full Sail before, so I'm partial to that one. It's really, really difficult to come back from 0-5. I got to go there.
Jess, what about yourself?
I gotta go with the Dallas Empire reverse sweep and the London Royal Ravens at the London home series. I love a good reverse sweep. I know that term might be controversial, but the fact that first I just love to see a reverse sweep and then they come back to win the entire season and become the champions. Beautiful storyline.
Beautiful storyline. But we have the winner here, the winner of the best comeback of the year. It's Chicago Huntsmen. It's the full recovery, the Full Sail versus Minnesota Rocker. What an incredible comeback it was. Warzone Weekend was an amazing addition to the CDL broadcast slate, and in this award, we are going to be highlighting some of the most incredible performances out there on Verdansk. Here are your mayors of Verdansk.
Here are your nominees for the Mayor of Verdansk. Best Warzone Weekend Performance. Rambo, Ray, and Bertha.
I spilled stuff everywhere because that made me jump. KiSMET
How are they gonna kill Ray?
Wait! What? He ran them both over! What a trip to Verdansk that was.
The Paris Legion and their house.
He's able to find a second. There's just one player left. It's one player left for Florida.
He should be weak. There's the Rapid Legion doing. They post up for the better part of 20 minutes, but there's the victory for Paris Legion.
Lacefield and his C4.
Wow, this position from Lacefield. C4 from this high up. Nice throw, we like that, but...
Whoa! What was that throw? Look at this kill cam! Dude, and Octane's face says it's the best!
Wuskin and his sniper.
Got one of them. Down one. I killed one. Scraps. Nice. He's down, Clay. Down.
Backside on me.
Down one.
Do I grab the heli and just float?
Yeah, why not?
Guys, there are your nominees. Teep, have you got any favourite memories from Verdansk? You've spent plenty of time there this year yourself.
Lots of Warzone practice over here. I'm going to be very upset if they go with Paris Legion. I don't want to see that one win. Playing in a house, no way. I think I'd probably go with Lacefield. Hitting a C4 like that is very difficult to do. You don't see it very often, so that's probably the way I would go, but you never know which way the fans are going to go with it.
Jess, you're no stranger to Warzone yourself. What do you think about this year?
That's true. I agree with Teep. I love a good C4. However, just from a pure jealousy standpoint, I gotta go with Wuskin and his sniper because I can't snipe at all. So it's a thing of beauty when I can see someone else sniping.
Well, I think we've heard enough. Jess, the winners, please.
Well, I've got my envelope right here. If someone can give me a drum roll, the winner of the Mayor of Verdansk is Rambo, Ray, and Big Bertha. And in fact, we actually have Ray with us to talk a little bit about that. Ray, how's it going?
Hey, I'm pretty good, feeling good about running people over for 6K. It was good.
Yeah, talk to us about kind of what your mindset was in that moment.
Yeah, I mean, it was a blast. Like, I had no intentions in winning going into the game. I was just finding a way to make it as entertaining as possible for people. So I figured if I could make it to the later stages, I could find something pretty funny to do and have a good time with it. Just so happened a big truck was there in the rotation to the circle, so I just decided to hop in. And you know what? As the game went, I was like, nobody's shooting at me. So you know what? Maybe I could actually get a top 3 here. And it just so happened, I just can't... I'll never forget running over KiSMET. It was like a deer stuck in headlights. Guy was just laying down and running. It was a great time altogether. I never had so much fun winning money in my life.
Yeah, Ray, that was an absolutely insane play. I can't believe you were able to drive for so long without people sort of hard focusing you. Prior to that situation, how much Warzone were you playing at that time, or were you just kind of going in cold?
I was playing a good amount of Warzone at the time. I was playing you and Joe a decent amount, but it
True.
Dude, there's like 59 professionals or other coaches in the game, so I was like, I'm not gonna shoot my way out of this. There's no way. So
why would you?
Yeah, I know exactly. Why would I? So I just took the route to really get me to the later stage of the game and just sat in my building and querying, just had a good time. Killed accuracy coming up there, and the comms in the chat was absolutely hilarious as I was going on. But yeah, just made it to the later stages of the game, and you know what? Like I guess nobody had explosives, or people were kind of scared to give out their positions, and that just kind of worked out in my favor.
Love it, big brain.
Huge brain plays. Right, I can't believe you managed to do all that without a trophy on the truck either, which is also just unbelievable. But, mate, that wasn't the only big win you got this year, of course. You and the Dallas Empire did walk away with a win at Champs. Mate, what's it been like? How do you feel after the win?
I mean, it's awesome. It's really kind of coming back to the competitive scene for like 6 months ago, and not being involved in those things and kind of like getting back to where I needed to be to help my team perform. It took me I'd say about a month and a half to really feel like I was in a place where I was helping, and then it took about another 2 months to where I was like, oh man, this team is like seriously has a chance to win it all this year. And just to kind of see all the guys perform and really like huge kudos to all the players on their team for doing what they needed to do to put themselves in the best situation to compete at Champs, and the hard work they put in this year all paid off in the end. So it was just all the hard work of the whole organization really kind of came to fruition. So it's an awesome feeling, obviously, being champions, and I finally get my ring, baby. I can't wait to just do a little ring action.
Well, mate, congratulations again. It was a historic victory. Mate, anything you want to say to the fans who voted you the Mayor of Verdansk?
I mean, yeah, thanks for voting me Mayor, people. I feel like I deserve this one. I think out of all the games people have won with least amount of damage, it's probably the most impressive victory you'll see with 3 damage. I got 3 kills, so I feel like I really earned my money there, right, Slasher? But yeah, no, it was a really good time, and I hope everyone enjoyed that as much as I did. I mean, it was totally worth the laughs and the funny. So I hope you guys have a good one and appreciate for supporting me and the team all year long.
Ray, thank you so much.
Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello to my friends. Hello. Record this video. F you. Oh, nice, Clay. This is love. It's just love. Well, what's happening in that room? I don't know that I want to know. TJ.
Krem, I'll get to talk about the producers about the MVP
Awakening
thing,
POV.
man.
Awakening POV.
We have a situation here, guys. We have a situation.
Oh, don't get it on the G's, man.
We do also have an update for the Metro Perfect Bracket Challenge. Number 1 on the list. I need cash.
Yeah, me too.
It's just sexy to see and sexy to watch.
It's the GOAT. What can you do? Oh, well.
Joe, do you know how to make a goat noise? That was horrible.
All right, when I think
The challenge comes in from Shotzzy, and the regular season MVP gets it done.
Let's go! Go, baby! Go, man! Come on, baby!
Now it's time to find out who our duo of the year was.
Here are the nominees for Duo of the Year. The Tiny Terrors, Sim and aBeZy.
The Tiny Terrors going off.
T2P, Scump.
T2P, this is so scary.
The Young Guns, Shotzzy and Huke. Old Man Hands, Crim6 and Clayster.
Some amazing duos right there, performing so well throughout this season, but we do have our winner. The fans chose the winner of Duo of the Year is T2P. Scump and Formal, what a duo.
What a duo indeed. Now, we only got one half of T2P here, but we have Formal joining us. Formal, welcome to the show.
So, Matt, leading into the season, there was some crazy news with the community that you're going to reunite with Scump for the first CDL season alongside the Huntsmen. What were your expectations going into the season? Yeah, man, Scump's a crazy good player. It was awesome to see you guys sort of reunite, and you guys definitely killed it this year.
As we look forward to Cold War, what does the future hold for your duo? A font of information as always. Thank you for that detailed answer.
Formal, last question, we'll let you go. I mean, how do you remain so calm and so focused in game? Unbelievable. Mate, thank you so much again for talking to us. Thank you for bringing all that energy and good vibes, and good luck in the 2021 season. Now it's time to find out who still got it. Who was the Veteran of the Year?
The nominees for the Still Got It Best Veteran Award, Clayster.
Clayster, the COD grandfather, is gonna get the kill.
Crim6. Scump.
Look at Scumpy! Losing his mind! That's what you want to see. Pure passion, back on top.
ZooMaa.
Legends in their own right, but there can be only one Veteran of the Year. And the winner is... It's Scumpy!
What's going on, everybody? I just wanted to say thank you very, very much to everyone that voted for me for Veteran of the Year, as well as the Comeback of the Year, which is when we full sailed Minnesota, the 05 comeback on St. Petro S&D. I'm the second oldest sub in the league, or at least I was last year. I don't know what the hell's going on with roster mania at the moment, but the Gunny's 16 still. So thank you guys very much for all the love and support. Thank you for the Veteran of the Year votes. I appreciate you guys, and yeah, much love.
possibly the most famous Call of Duty player in the world, bar none. TP, what is it about Scump that brings him back year after year as not only a serious competitor, but such a wonderful ambassador for the league?
First off, the fans love him. The players love him. Very entertaining guy from top to bottom. And I just have a lot of history with this guy, too. The fact that he's been able to play at such a high level, a top level, arguably, the most talented player of all time in competitive Call of Duty. The guy's been doing it for so long now, all the way going back for like 2010. The fact that he's been able to put up such consistent performances for so long now and continue to improve on certain aspects of his game throughout this season, like his S&D, for example, it's been so much fun to watch. And the fact that he is able to bring so much attention to Call of Duty as a whole as well. We all owe him a lot as a community, and he's just a great guy.
Jess, Scump's always teasing us with the idea that he may retire, but do you think he ever can? Do you think it's even possible?
I'm not sure at this point, because just for so long, in my mind, Scump was, or is still rather, synonymous with Call of Duty. And I think eventually he's going to reach the age, maybe when he's, 45 and still playing like a 20-year-old. Maybe he'll consider retirement, but at the end of the day, I just feel like the future is his. He can do literally whatever he wants, and he's going to have a great career ahead of him, regardless of how much longer he keeps playing or what else he decides to transition into.
Yeah, it's very, very true. I mean, whenever you think of Call of Duty, Scump really springs to mind. And even people who don't know anything about competitive Call of Duty, he's a fantastic gateway drug into this crazy, crazy world. Scumpy, congratulations. Moving right along, 2020 was all kinds of crazy, but what player should we be looking out for in 2021?
Your 2021 players to watch. TJ Haley.
TJ, no! TJ Haley! He managed to get two out there. They lined up for him.
Select. Dylan.
One of the best subs in the game and showing it there. Hell of a map from Dylan.
Dashy.
All right, and the winner of the 2021 player to watch is Dashy. And honestly, no surprise there. Dashy has been a player to watch for honestly a couple years now, so I'm definitely excited to see what he's going to do in Cold War, the return to 4v4. Cannot wait.
Yeah, 4v4 is going to be crazy to watch. It's a whole new world once again. I mean, the era of 5v5 was short-lived. Dashy, he really rose to fame there. But I think if anything, like 4v4 is more skill-driven. I think he's going to have a bigger platform now to shine maybe more than ever. Teep, what do you think?
Most definitely. I coach the guy. I know what his potential is when he's focused and ready to go and in an environment to succeed. So I think you're totally right. I think the move to 4v4 is going to benefit a heavily talented individual mechanically like him. However, just the fact that he, didn't perform to his standard or his team didn't perform to his standard, it's got to light a fire under him. And I know when he's focused and driven, he can be the best player in the damn league if he wants to. But he needs to, change his mindset a little bit and be able to work better with other people and make sure he maintains that top talent that we all know he can, prove to everybody.
To be right, I mean, Dashy is a force to be reckoned with, but if you can get that head checked, then who knows? It's going to be a dangerous place for the entire league. Jess, is there anyone else that you were looking for as a player to watch in 2021?
Definitely. I mean, not that these four players and Dashy aren't all very talented, and you should absolutely keep your eyes on them, but I think a couple names that didn't make the list are Mack and Owakening. I think they both have just amazing stories. They're such talented young guns, and with Mack coming through Challengers, he's kind of showing that literally anybody can be a pro Call of Duty player, and it's kind of cool to see him living that dream. And then Awakening, we just heard so much about toward the beginning of the season, and I definitely am excited to see what he's going to do going into Cold War.
It indeed was a crazy year, Jess. And Challengers really proved that there's a lot of talent out there. And now it's time for the nominees of Match of the Year.
And the nominees for Match of the Year. Ultra versus FaZe, the Toronto home series.
CleanX to deal with, he finds the opening. It's 1v1! It's 1v1 and Methodz clutches again! He goes huge for Ultra and they get their first home series victory!
Empire versus Rocker, the LA home series.
It's madness inside! Thunder! They do it! They do it! Assault is down. And with the defuse for iLLeY and the smile from Shotzzy, we have ourselves a new champ.
Huntsmen versus Ultra, the Atlanta home series.
Can he get the player off the bomb? Yes, oh my goodness!
Whoa, they killed him! They killed him! They got the
save!
round!
He couldn't get it done in the end. Fans traded in the dying seconds.
Huntsmen versus Mutineers, the Atlanta home series.
Set up deep, connects on the shots. It's all to Arcitys to try and clutch. He can't do it. As Florida gets the W, Seany wins the battle versus brother, and there's the hype.
All right, those are some crazy matches we saw there in the nominees, but let's get right to it. The winner of Match of the Year is Toronto versus Atlanta.
That was such an awesome match to watch, and the casters were so hyped during it. So honestly, I'm glad that's the one that won.
I am as well. I think when Methodz picked up that two-piece, I double fist bumped in the air and I screamed yes. It was incredible. Right, let's get on with this one. This is the final award of the night. This is the moment of the year.
Here are the nominees for Moment of the Year. Huntsmen take down Empire at launch weekend.
In Chicago, come in and dominate the response, and they are letting them know across the stage. Woo, those are some heated words right there, baby.
Pristini bests his twin.
Arcitys to try and clutch. He can't do it. Pristini wins the battle versus brother, and there's the hype.
Ultra make their home series final.
The Empire is crumbling, Chance. The shots are all there. And oh my word, after a year of disappointment, Toronto Ultra, Cinderella's going to the ball.
Maven gets into a sticky situation.
Toronto can do it, Joe. I am dumping this all over my face. Actually gonna do that.
Oh, Joe! It's horrible! Why is it so? Because it's sugar-free synthetic stuff! I told you! Ultra fan all along, I had him taking it! For sure.
Well, there you have it. Plenty of moments, but only one can win. Jess, do you have a moment of the 2020 season? Is it possible to put it into one?
If we're choosing from these 4 nominees, I have to go with Maven pouring syrup on himself because that was just hilarious. He reacted like it was such an awful experience to go through. And the thing is, he wasn't even using real Canadian maple syrup, I don't think. So I just found that to be totally ridiculous, but funny. So I hope that's the winner. For me, that was the standout moment.
He just screamed, "Oh, Joe," when it first hit him. That was the weirdest part for me.
Listen,
no, that was the part that made sense for me.
I know Clint, I know Maven really well. I think he really liked it. You know, he's going to act like he didn't. He got all sticky. He's a weird guy. He definitely liked it for sure. For me, it's got to be the OpTic Gaming versus Huntsmen, down to the wire finish there. You don't see many situations like that in Call of Duty in general. So that was definitely it for me. I was on the edge of my seat. I was so hyped up watching that match in the playoffs there. That's the one I'm going with.
Magic moments, no doubt. But I have the winner here. The winner of the moment of the year. It's the Huntsmen defeating Dallas at the launch weekend. Congratulations. I mean, it feels like a lifetime ago. It really, really does. But I think the storylines coming into that event, I think the rivalry between Crim and T2P, it just got to a boiling point. And the fact that they were the very first game, that win, the reaction on stage, just chef's kisses all round. It was beautiful stuff.
Everything else after that was, of course, culminating in how it all ended. So it was kind of a poetic end cap almost.
It all came full circle for Dallas. I mean, they really did turn the whole year around. Unbelievable year from that squad. So that's it. The Fan Choice Awards presented by Metro by T-Mobile is done. On behalf of myself, Jess, and Teep, guys, it's been a roller coaster. Any parting words before we go?
Just thank you so much to all the fans for watching all the matches and for voting for the Fan Choice Awards. And I can't wait to see what's going to happen during the Metro by T-Mobile All-Star Weekend and beyond into Cold War.
It's been a very interesting year, but I just want to give a big shout out to the players and the fans for adapting to these crazy changes and still making the year a great one considering the circumstances in the world. We wouldn't be anywhere as a community without all you fans watching. So for all the support throughout the years for Call of Duty in general, we appreciate you guys very much.
Teep, Jess, right in the heartstrings. Thank you both so much. Right, on behalf of myself, Teep, and Jess, that's all from us. Peace out. I'm blowing kisses right now. You can't hear it, but I'm blowing kisses.